And we have a question actually from a fan about Kyle Pitts.
Hey guys, it's Zach from New York. Do you think there's any chance Kyle Pitts is available when Miami picks at number 6? Or do they blow that chance when they move from the 3rd spot? If Pitts is gone, which pass catcher do you think they're targeting?
Mel, this might be a great question for you to start with because you took some heat from the internet, which you're great about being immune to the internet. People saying, why would Miami trade up from pick 6 to pick 4? But that might be a testament to just how special Kyle Pitts is.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know about any criticism, positive, negative, good things, bad things. I don't really check in with all those types of things. Like Todd keeps abreast of all that. But I think when you look at Miami, do they move up from 6 to get Kyle Pitts at 4? To me, that's a move you could make. It's viable and certainly would help that offense dramatically. We're all sitting here saying that Kyle Pitts is the second best player in this draft. So if you can get the second best player at 4, and what Zach was asking, could he be there at 6? I don't think so. I think when you look at Pitts going to Atlanta at 4, if not Cincinnati would be in the mix at 5, Miami's at 6, right? I think he goes either 4 or 5. He doesn't get to 6. So I would say somebody trades up. If you stand pat at 5 and at 6 in your Miami, I don't think you get him. Who do you get? You get probably Jamar Chase, wide receiver LSU, over Devontae Smith, who would be reunited with Tua, but Jamar Chase seems to be the guy that everybody thinks could go there. So to answer the question, no. Kyle Pitts to Miami at 6, I don't think so. They have to move up to get him.
You can't bank on it, but it could happen. I mean, there's a very strong possibility that the first 4 picks are quarterbacks. And if Atlanta takes a quarterback at 4, and then if you're right and Penei Sewell, the offensive tackle from Oregon, is the pick at 5, then all of a sudden you're sitting there as Miami and saying, you know what, we moved back and we moved up again. We got additional picks, and now we're getting the second best player in the draft at number 6 overall. To me, Chris Greer would be the general manager of the year in terms of the NFL draft, if that's how it all played out, because he gets additional picks and the second best player at number 6 overall.
And is it trending now, though, guys? Is it trending now from the intel you get and the people I've spoken to today that Atlanta could, in fact, take Kyle Pitts at 4? You suggested it, Todd, in your mock. I had to trade with Miami, but it seems like if Pitts goes 4, then Cincinnati at 5, do they take Jamar Chase or do they take Penei Sewell? So that gets, what do they do? And if Pitts is there, Cincinnati would have that option of taking Pitts or Sewell or Chase. So a lot of intrigue there around those players. Sewell impacts.
You're finally coming around, Kiper.
It impacts the teams picking after that need a tackle.
I
love it.
If you're Atlanta, I would love to take Kyle Pitts. Put him with Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley and give Matt Ryan another chance for 1 or 2 more seasons. And then we'll deal with quarterback later. I understand, hey, we don't want to draft here at number 4 again. We got an opportunity to get a quarterback, but I want to make a run. And if you're going to try to make a run, there's no better player that you could take at that number 4 spot than Pitts. And then at 5, I like Jamar Chase. I know Penei Sewell makes all the sense in the world. I know that Joe Burrow's mom would love a left tackle. I know his dad would love a left tackle. His 2 brothers that played college football would love a left tackle to protect him. But think about it back to 2019. Single season records in the SEC for receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. That's what they put together with Burrow and Jamar Chase. It just makes all the sense in the world to me.
Yeah, he's such a special talent, is Jamar Chase, by the way, a guy that opted out, and NFL scouts said, we don't care. I don't even need to see what he looks like right now. He just happened to go to his pro day and have just an unbelievable outing, running fast, jumping high, and benching a lot, which is usually a good thing during your pro day. There is a question about a quarterback that we haven't talked about a lot with Atlanta. Another video question here about a particular near Heisman Trophy winner.
Hey guys, this is Bryant Heath from Phoenix City, Alabama. I was just wondering, is there any chance the Falcons could take Mac Jones? Thank you.
Yeah, how about that one? Todd, we haven't talked a lot about Atlanta being linked to Mac Jones because A, we're not sure he'll be there, and B, well, I guess mostly A, we don't know if he'll be there, but everybody keeps saying that Kyle Shanahan would be interested in Mac Jones because he's his next Matt Ryan. Well, could the Falcons say, what's better than one Matt Ryan? Two Matt Ryans and Mac Jones and the actual Matt Ryan.
It makes sense. It really does. And listen, like if Trey Lance goes 3 to San Francisco, then Mac Jones is sitting there, and maybe that's a pick. Again, I would go with the tight end Kyle Pitts, but it makes all the sense in the world. And you look at Mac Jones, and he doesn't have the mobility of Trevor Lawrence or Zach Wilson or any of these other quarterbacks that we're talking about, the 5 quarterbacks in the first round. But what he does have is the best QBR under pressure, the best QBR when blitzed, and the best QBR on throws 21-plus yards down the field. And you see that on tape. So there's so much talent there. And last year we all fell in love with Joe Burrow and what he did in his final season. And I think Mac Jones has done a very similar thing this past season. You know, he started 4 games when Tua Tagovailoa got injured. And the first big hiccup that he had was 2 pick sixes in the biggest rivalry in college football against Auburn. And he bounced back, and he almost won that game. And he bounces back again in the bowl game against Michigan. And then he comes in this season, and he just got better and better and better every single week. And Steve Sarkisian, the former offensive coordinator, said that I've never installed so much with a college quarterback than I have with Mac Jones. So it's not going to surprise me if he goes 3 or 4, and maybe he slides a little bit to 9 to Denver or New England, trading up, wherever it is. He belongs in the first half of the first round based off of what I've seen and then the analytics that back up everything that we see on tape.
To the Pittsburgh natives supporting a different black and gold.
Hey, come on, scarf up.
And the fan near Wrigley Field just as drawn to the octagon.
No, not now, no.
This is your stream. ESPN Plus. It exists because you do.